Welcome back to the channel. We're doing a housing market outlook. It's December of 2024. We're headed into the new year. We've got lots of exciting change coming down the pipe. We're gonna be looking at some stats that we've seen over the last few months that's shaping our market that we're in today, what to expect if you're buying in the next 6 months, what to expect if you're selling in the next 6 months. So we're gonna start with a few changes that we've had coming into effect December 15th. First one is affecting only first-time homebuyers, and that is that as a first-time homebuyer, you're now able to take out a mortgage that is amortized over 30 years. That extends the length of the mortgage, which means your monthly payments are going to be less. And that not only affects first-time homebuyers, but for everybody else is going to allow more buyers to get into the market, potentially increasing the demand, which is something we've been lacking in 2024 here. And the second thing that's changed is anyone now is able to get an insured mortgage up to $1.5 million. That means that you don't necessarily need to put 20% down on a $1.2 million property or 1.3, anything under $1.5 million. So it allows you to get a home that's a little bit more expensive without necessarily having a massive down payment. Those are a couple of changes that we're going to be seeing in the new year here, taking effect December 15th, 2024. Now let's talk about the last couple of months, what we've seen. So October, we saw a crazy amount of growth in sales. We had actually 60% more sales year over year. Now we've had a whole ton of interest rate decreases to our variable rate. We've seen that get slashed down substantially. A lot more activity in the marketplace. I figured that when we saw those numbers in October, we weren't going to see the same trend continue. It just seemed like a little bit of a bubble and a little bit abnormal out there. Sure enough, in November, we saw a 15.5% increase in sales year over year compared to last year's November. So we're seeing the same trend continue, just not at that crazy, unhealthy rate. So I do believe that we're going to continue to see in December, January, February, March, April, probably most of next year as well, sales numbers continuing to grow, number of transactions continuing to grow. Of course, there's a bunch of different variables out there, but highly anticipated that the Bank of Canada is going to continue to decrease interest rates or hold them steady, kind of, depending on where inflation is at. There's a lot of pent-up demand out there. Life happens. We've got families growing, families shrinking, people relocating for work. And now that, affordability is getting to a good place now, we've got people making moves just because they, want to experience this or, they want to have a change in lifestyle. I hope that gives you a little bit more insight into the real estate market in Kelowna. If you're thinking about making a move, either buying, selling, first-time home buyer, investing, we should have a chat. So until then, I will see you on the next one.